next guest has gone further than any other woman in the world on any Ninja Warrior course.
She's a professional stunt woman and a modern-day Wonder Woman. Say hello to Jessie Graff. I don't know what that is. Hi, Jessie. Oh, I don't know if
That's amazing. Oh, my goodness.
Hey, I'll give you a faraway, awkward hug. Thank you for being here.
Ben's going to be trying to do that later after the show.
When you're at, like, the supermarket, do you just kind of do that once in a while just to mess with people?
Down the aisle?
I mean, it's not intentionally to mess with people. It's just kind of how I walk sometimes.
So, having your accomplishments to this date with American Ninja Warrior and stuff like that, what made you want to get into American Ninja Warrior in the first place?
Well, it was a lot of things. I randomly saw it on the beach. I had a friend who had done it, Lucy Romberg. She was amazing. And she said Ninja Warrior was fun. What really got me into it, though, was I blew out my knee. I was doing martial arts, tore my ACL, MCL, meniscus, and had surgery. And they said, okay, you can't do like crazy explosive lower body stuff for about a year. So it was like everything I do my whole life is like gymnastics, martial arts. And so it was like, what could I do? What could I stay motivated with? How can I need a purpose.
And so, challenge.
Yeah, and so I started doing pull-ups. I could do about 6. And I would just test myself every 3 days. 1 day on, 2 days off. And then like leg lifts. I just have my leg like slow lifts.
Oh, yeah.
And I wasn't
Were you
allowed to do
always so
anything.
fit? I mean, gymnastics, martial arts? Always pretty
Yeah,
athletic?
I guess. I grew up in New York with my mom. Like, we wouldn't drive ever, really. We'd walk, run, rollerblade, bike.
Which is quicker to get anywhere, right?
True.
In New York, yes.
Yeah, and climb trees all the time. But then we moved to a lake house in the middle of the woods.
Oh, yeah.
And we were.
Swim.
Yeah, we would swim to the neighbor's house.
Swim to the neighbor's. Call your neighbor, you need some sugar, you swim to their house. This is so great.
One of the most interesting things about you is that you are afraid of the spotlight before you went on to American Ninja Warrior.
Or even like human interaction, maybe.
Yeah,
I
get it.
Oh my gosh, yeah. My mom says I used to like hide behind her skirt and under tables, and I just I wouldn't speak to people. But no, when I was 4, my parents took me to the circus, and I saw the trapeze and just fell in love immediately. And I was like,
wonderful.
I need to do this. And so they put me in gymnastics and some little circus classes, and it just changed everything in my life.
It's amazing.
So the host of American Ninja Warrior, Matt Eisman, he's awesome. He's a friend of the show at this point. He's been on a couple times. We love him. And when he was on last time, he said, we were like, who's the most inspiring ninja on the show? And he said, you.
He did?
Yeah, and we actually have a clip of it.
We have a clip.
Some of our best competitors are our female ninjas, women like Jessie Graff. On the flight out here, I had a stewardess stop me, and she goes, I just wanted to let you know, my son loves your show, and his favorite ninja is Jessie Graff.
Yeah.
I thought, how cool is it that a young boy idolizes a female athlete?
Oh, she's no joke, though,
She
man.
is a stud, yeah.
She's amazing.
She could snap me in 2.
He's awesome, man. And because we did the course here, we did like a mock-up course. It is so hard. Even the mock-up course is so incredibly hard. So you have to train for, I mean, how many hours a day, how many days a week do you have to train?
It is impossible to say. I probably spend like 1 to 5 hours a day doing like strength training stuff. But it's far more mental than it is physical. There's so much technique, and I'm really lucky. A lot of that technique came from all the trapeze and gymnastics and pole vaulting and martial arts that I've done my whole life. Most obstacles that you get on in a gym are designed to take you from point A to B. You stand on a platform, you grab the rope, you land on the other platform. They're not lined up that way on Ninja Warrior.
Yeah.
It's like, if you stand on this platform and jump to the rope, the platform's over here, so you swing back and forth and never reach it unless you know to jump at a weird angle. And so it's like, all the
almost physics.
trickiness. It's totally physics. Yeah.
How many push-ups can you do consecutively?
I am very bad at push-ups.
Oh, you are?
Interesting story.
Ben's so happy right now.
I was gonna have,
He
because
was
we've
wanting
had
to
a
do a
couple
push-up
contests.
challenge.
I'm game to try. I'm not afraid to embarrass myself. But yeah, it's interesting. All the obstacles on Ninja Warrior are legs and pulling muscles.
Okay.
And so I do push stuff to balance myself out so I don't get super unbalanced.
Right.
Definitely.
But yeah.
Now, Jessie was the first woman to ever make it past the first stage on American Ninja Warrior. Guys, check this out.
It's about to go down. It's about to go down. One obstacle left. So close to history. Got it. Makes the first leap. She can feel it. Oh, my goodness. This woman redefining this. She's gonna make history. History. The first woman to complete stage 1. Jessie Graff has done it.
That is incredible.
Thank you.
How does it feel to like, I mean, you're competing against some of the most fit men and women in the world on the show, and to make it that far, to make it the furthest.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I don't know, it's crazy because like seeing what the other competitors can do, we all come from different backgrounds, and seeing what they're capable of, it's amazing to believe that I'm up there with them, because you know, they do things that I can't do, and it's really exciting. But I think one of the most exciting things about it has been interacting with the people who are not necessarily in this world of stunts and ninja, because I'm just surrounded all the time by people who can do mind-boggling things. And I guess when people started sending me messages about like, not everyone was raised in this environment where I was taught to believe that I could do anything.
Yeah.
Like I'd never heard that men were stronger than women. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
And so meeting all these women who are telling me, like, I didn't know women could do that. I didn't know women could be strong or build upper body strength. And like getting to interact with them and seeing them realize that and try new things that they never would have done is like,
That's
is the
amazing.
coolest thing ever.